Welcome back, mystery lovers. We're currently in the case of. I am having really big trouble remembering what our cases are called. It's some sort of monster thing. Oh, the case of the mysterious monster. Bit scatterbrained today, but still top form for playing the game. Oh, we're gonna go to Crank's laboratory. Come on, Jake, hurry up. There we go. Look at that! The floor of Professor Crank's lab is covered in sand. He must have been at the beach. Alright. Hello, Professor Crank.
Well, if you must know, I was at Buccaneer Beach this morning, but I didn't see any monster. Just a blimp flying along the shore. I suppose it was along its way to the capital for the big game. I was testing my new practical joke invention, the smelly salmon. It's for when you go fishing with your friends. You hook it to the line when they're not looking. Now all fish smell bad, but the smelly salmon smells even worse. No fisherman can stand to stay in the same boat with it.
That's a really weird invention, all right, Professor Crank.
I'm going to sell it to a practical joke company. It will be my biggest hit since the singing banana. Have you seen my third pair of glasses? I currently only seem to be wearing two.
I think this might be a bit big to be a practical joke, Professor. A large rubber fish rests on top of Professor Crank's workbench. It smells like a real dead fish, only worse. Alright. See you later, Professor. Let's go to the library. Hello, library. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Come on, hurry up. Maybe there'll be something at the library that will help us solve the case of the mysterious monster. Hello, Mrs. Garcia. You might try the books on biology. Biology is the study of living things. Those books list all the largest creatures ever discovered in our oceans and lakes. Alright, let's hit the books. Millions of years ago, great plesiosaurs lived in deep waters, right near where Richview is today. They used their long necks and sharp teeth to catch fish. Plesiosaurs were marine dinosaurs. They grew up to 40 feet long and weighed many tons. Some of their pictures look like the monster Mark described. Like all dinosaurs, they are extinct. We studied plesiosaurs in school 2 years ago, and Mark was in my class. Do you think that's how he found out about them? A child actually learning something in school. You don't say. Alright, let's go to the treehouse. Nancy's probably there. Oh gosh, there sounds like some sort of chaos is happening here. The iguana's still here, isn't it? Watson? Watson? Looks like someone left the TV going. Good thing we came back. It's a real waste of energy to leave it on. You don't say. Looks like the news. But no one was injured at the big season opening parade when freak winds tore a giant balloon from the hands of 20 people guiding it down Main Street here in the capital. The balloon was shaped like a long-necked cartoon character, Danny the Dinosaur. Although it was tall as a three-story building, no one has seen it since it blew away. I have... Let's go to our last location. Shred's shop. Oh gosh. I was not expecting that last note. Steve Shred was at Buccaneers Beach this morning windsurfing. Let's find out what he saw.
Hey, don't get me mixed up in this monster thing, detective dudes. I thought I saw something big over there, But it was max foggy this morning. Cotton sky time, you know. It's tough to know what you're seeing then. I was waiting for it to clear up so that I could go windsurfing. That's when I saw it. Whatever it was making this real high-pitched whining sound, like a tea kettle whistling when it's ready.
What did you see?
Just something really big and dark with a long neck out that way. From here it was too foggy to see more. I saw it just for a mini instant, then it was gone. It wasn't a ship or anything. Even at high tide the water's too shallow for anything more than a rowboat to get in. Professor Crank was down there too, but I don't know if he saw anything. Don't tell anyone I saw a sea monster, though. Too many people in Richview already say my head's been sandbar skimming too long. Alright, we got time to solve this case.
I think we're ready to solve the case. Choose the 5 clues that best show whether or not the sea monster is real. Alright. No, I don't think any of those are relevant. No, I don't think there really is a monster at Buckingham Beach. We found a piece of thick green plastic on the sand. There we go. And that's relevant as well, the loud whine or whistle. Right, have these actually clicked? For... there we go. Steve Shred saw Professor Crank... No. But all he saw was a blimp flying past. No. Oh, this one. I think this one. What? I thought I had 5 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else would be relevant? That. Great! If you think that Markham really did see something at the beach, select the sea monster, even if you don't think they saw a real monster. Otherwise, select the person who you think made up the story. Well... They saw a sea monster, alright. But it wasn't real. You figured it out! Martin really did see something this morning in the fog, and you can prove it. Let's check the evidence. Willie Barr said he saw something... thought he saw a sea monster bigger than a building this morning in the fog at Buccaneer Beach. Mark Murray was with him, and he said he saw the monster clearly. Steve Shred was at the beach, and thought he saw something that was making a loud whistling noise, but the fog was too thick to be sure. Professor Crank was there too, working on his smelly salmon invention. He didn't see a monster, though, just what he thought was a big-mouthed blimp flying by overhead. We found a tattered piece of heavy plastic on the sand, then saw on the TV news that a big balloon blew away from the parade in the state capitol this morning. That's what Mark and Willie saw in the fog, the balloon of Danny the Dinosaur. Did you see the great article on Resulka's sea monster case in the morning's Courier? Yeah, Resulka figured out that the sea monster case and found the lost parade balloon at the same time. Great detective work. Let's stick that clipping in the scrapbook. Vacuum attacks Virginia. Oh, Virginian? Alright, I'm not up with the American lingo, so that might make sense to someone. It does not make sense to me. Anyway, young detective solves 2... Oh, we're actually running out of time. So I'm going to pause this and we're going to come back. Yay-yay-yay. Resulka out.